Hey you, welcome back to KADAR FM. This week, as always, we are sponsored by our patrons, people like Lena, Natu13, Liliana Beckman, Cole Porter and Helen Graffman. Thank you very much for your support. If you would like to see behind the scenes and extra content a little earlier than everybody else, then you can head on over to Shrieking Wizard Patreon.
Not for nothing, I thought you said that one of our patrons was Lily Allen.
Yeah, right. I was like, fucking the Brio part of my brain was like, ah! Oh, God. Even if you're not Lily Allen, I still appreciate it. I love you very much. Thank you for supporting us.
I haven't heard a proper Matt scream in so long. I've properly woken up now.
Oh, there you go. You've heard it live.
Yeah, if you had any doubts, we're joined by Matt today.
Sup?
He's here.
He is with us.
Hopefully I don't fall into the void this time.
Yeah, last time was the Adventures of Matt in Space, wasn't it?
Help.
Yeah, no connectivity issues today so far, touch wood, so
Yeah.
should be fine. How you doing anyway, Matt? We haven't heard from you in a while.
Good. I'm absolutely buzzing. I've got my energy drink. I'm sat down in a little shack made of a table and bed sheets. It's doing good.
Nice. Living the dream.
These are really nice bed sheets. Wow. They're really soft. They're like fleecy.
Ooh.
Sorry, I don't know if this is relevant. I don't think we have a topic, do we?
We don't ever have a topic.
Relevance has not been the theme of the day.
Well,
No.
I can always suggest cheese. Cheese has many topics to cover.
I thought you were just saying in general I recommend cheese, and I was like, yeah, me too.
The many topics of cheese include consumption of cheese, the creation of cheese, the aging of cheese, the testing of cheese.
Matthew, I'm crying.
I've decided that I will never consume cheese again.
Oh,
because
what?
of my experiences this morning, and I give up on cheese.
What happened this morning, Amy? Tell us your dairy trauma.
Oh, I've got trapped wind. This is
Oh.
gross, but it's the truth.
I thought like you had some bad cheese or something and it like looked horrendous, but no,
nah.
you're just gassy, that's it.
I've just consumed a lot of dairy in a short amount of time.
I'm going to scroll up on the Google Doc podcast topics that we have. I'm just going to cross out Amy's got gas.
It's so bad, guys. It won't leave.
preempting this chat, I think Amy was on the chat saying, I'm sorry if I mention it during the podcast. It happened. It was inevitable.
It happened, it came.
I'm fairly sure Amy was the one who added it to the doc about
Oh, yeah, I
things
was.
to discuss.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think it's like something she wants to be apologising
Can we delve
for.
any further into Amy's bowels? This subject seems like it needs some exploring.
My sister recommended that I needed to move around as much as possible. So, like, earlier I stood in the hallway and I looked Jenny directly in the eye as I, like, shimmied in every direction possible.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
You did the poo-poo dance.
Yeah, I did.
The poo-poo shuffle. The poo-poo slide.
No.
Sorry. Is this too lewd of a topic for KADAR FM? I'm sorry.
know
We're
if
more
lewd,
refined
but-
than this, aren't we?
Well, the consensus is I can't fart, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, I don't think there's a correlation between that statement and anything sultry, Matthew. I think we're fine.
Why have I, like, outed myself like
Don't
this?
kink shame him, Alex.
I didn't spell it Lewd. I spelt it Lood. Get it? Because it's
Lewd.
lewd. Yeah. Not
Oh.
lewd, but lewd.
Well done.
Oh, funny.
Now the whole internet knows that I'm struggling with gas. Let's talk about something more important.
I mean, what could be more important, Amy, than your bowel movements?
Your personal struggles, yeah.
Your personal
Well, I'm just
struggles,
saying,
yeah.
like, this podcast probably isn't going to come out for a little while, right? So
So do you
okay.
think your gas will be cured by then?
I fucking hope so. It hurts.
3 months later.
I'm still rolling on the floor crying.
Amy died of an exploded bowel.
I mean, we were literally talking about that before we started recording. We were like, there was a dude historically, and Jenny didn't believe me, but it happened. There was a dude who exploded after he died because his tummy was full of methane.
Okay, I still don't believe you because
It's a
your
fact.
source,
It's a history fact. It was on Horrible
your
Histories.
source is a TV show that Richard Hammond.
No, that was the other
on.
one. That was the other fact. Okay, so that Richard Hammond, the guy from Top Gear, used to do a science show. It was on CBBC
The
when I
guy
was a
that
kid.
drives cars. cars.
And crashes them.
The guy whose claim to fame is that he has been in a lot of very expensive cars.
Yes, but he did a science show, and on the show they were like, what would happen if you held in all your farts forever? And the answer was you would explode.
Well, if I disappear, it's because I exploded.
You just go...
And just blip out of existence.
Yeah.
We were saying how like we would just be doing the podcast and then me and Ollie would just hear a really faint like and then I'd like turn and look at Ollie and be like, ow.
The first third of this podcast has just been Amy's gas.
I have a topic regarding farts as well.
Oh, yeah?
Historically, I don't know if any have heard. Edward de Vere, that's his name.
Sorry, were you Googling historic fart facts?
Yes, regarding Queen Elizabeth.
I know that story. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
He bent down to bow in front of Queen Elizabeth and let rip so loudly. He immediately left the country. I don't know where he went to, but he left England for about like 7 years.
I think he went to America or something similar.
I'm just gonna posit that we're probably referring to Queen Elizabeth I, right?
Yeah, not the current one.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I doubt he would have gone to what was not the United States then.
He was so ashamed that he left the country for 7 years. At his return, the Queen welcomed him and said, "My lord, I had forgot the fart." That's such a good story. I couldn't do it any justice, I'm sorry.
If you were, like, super wealthy, you know, Tudor aristocrat,
Tudor.
Tudor.
it's very dramatic to be like, oh, I have to leave the country for 7 years. Like,
they were quite dramatic, weren't they?
yeah, but like back then, that meant like, you know, getting on a boat and going somewhere, and it takes 3 million years to get anywhere, and like that's a commitment.
Yeah, dude
like,
was
that's
dedicated.
A man running away from his shame.
See, Matt, when you were like, I have a new fart topic to go on, I thought you were going to out Jazz.
She is a worthy candidate.
She is a machine.
She is a fart goblin. Moving on.
I'm going to take a call back to a previous episode where we discussed the fact that Hashaan was designed to be better than Liam in every capacity. A fan of ours, which is a weird thing to say, a fellow artist, Momokoli, made a fanimation of that conversation, which is very funny.
It's
and
so good.
I recommend you look it up. It's on YouTube. We also have it in a playlist on our channel if you need to find it. In that conversation, we discussed how Hashaan was designed to be better than Nagar in every way, and Liam must have known this fact. It was not until we sent him this animation that he found out.
Yeah, he actually had no idea.
I thought I told him, and he had no idea. And I was like, afterwards, I was like, oh, mate, I feel really bad now. Like, oh, no, I'm sorry, Liam.
You know, I was fully convinced he was aware of that, like you kept him informed during the design process, but no, it was via
so
YouTube
did I.
Animatic that he discovered your treachery.
Ouch.
Whoops.
To be fair, it's a very creative way to break the news.
Oh, I'm sorry, Liam.
It's all right.
Into-
He can deal with burns like that. He's a frosty boy.
And we saw Liam, well, I don't know when this podcast will come out, but we saw Liam recently at a distance, obviously, because
There's still a pandemic.
and outside in a public place. He's so cute. He was wearing a shirt with Nagar on it.
Oh.
And like that's super cute, but also like I was like, whoa, merch.
That's what about.
Somebody's wearing one of our t-shirts. Amazing.
It's our boy.
That's wild to me that there's people, because like some people have brought t-shirts and stuff with our designs on Redbubble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really cool.
and notebooks. Yeah.
Which is wild to me.
I have one of them in the
Yeah.
cupboard, I think. One of the ones that Beth made. The like class designs, like the rogue one. I really like it. It's really cool.
There's people running around in the wild with
In the wild.
stuff on their bodies, which is extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
We also, speaking of merch, wanted to know, like, as a company, what kind of merch the audience, would like us to make, because we're looking into, you know, making our own stuff. But I also want to know that from the three of you, if you had to have one thing, what would you really want us to make?
Oh man, that's tough.
A life-size poster of Hydrocil, please. Thank you.
Well, we
Didn't
know
even
we all
hold
know
back.
where that's coming from.
She just wants like one of those cardboard cutouts.
Oh, I was gonna say like one of those body cushion things, like
The one where they look all sultry, like they're on a sheet.
Oh my god, that!
like sexy Hydrocil.
He wouldn't even fit. His shoulders are too big.
It's got a flip side where they're facing the other way. It's like, oh no, my bum.
I need that.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Could you imagine Hydrocil in such a like position?
I'm sure Amy can imagine it.
Oh yeah.
Am I wrong? Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
How dare you?
It's
You make me seem vulgar.
there's nothing wrong with it being vulgar.
Yeah, no. Thirst is wonderful fuel. Thirst is the mother of merch. Necessity is the mother of innovation, but yeah, thirst for merch, definitely.
Yeah.
Just can't help myself. Sorry, lads.
Maybe thirst is the daddy of merch. Maybe that's more appropriate.
I can't remember what we were talking about once. So, like, I always fall for the bad guy. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Because you have a type.
Yeah.
It's hardly a mystery.
We were watching Lord of the Rings, and then we were talking about something on the Discord, and then they were talking about Sauron, and then I just jump in and I'm like, Daddy Sauron, and everyone was like, Amy, no!
God, for a minute, I was absolutely horrified at you, Amy, because I got Sauron mixed up with Saruman for a second. And I was like, whoa now, that's more Matt's type.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
No denying it, yeah.
Crumbly old wizard man. Yeah, Matt will take a glass of that.
Yeah, give me that.
Sorry, what were we talking about? Merch?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Crumbly old wizard juice.
printed. Oh.
I would like to put out a formal apology for saying what I said and thereby breaking everyone involved in this podcast.
Jenny's gone.
Oh wow.
Are you saying you wouldn't want, like, if you're going to have wizard juice, you wouldn't want it with texture? What are you...
Oh god.
What?
Disgusting.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
Oh, unidentified lumps in your drink.
Oh, wizard bubble tea.
Yeah, I'm just milking it now because I know it horrifies you and it's very fun, but... Oh, wizard boba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
Whoa.
Wizard balls.
My brain's gone somewhere else now. I need to rein it back in.
Yeah, let's think about Big Daddy Hydrocil again. That'll get you back on task.
Oh man.
So that's Amy's choice. Matt, what are you feeling?
I don't know. I was a bit distracted by the whole body pillow scenario, and then wizard juice.
Oh, sorry, I've got you thinking about Saruman now.
When you were saying when you said Daddy Sauron, right? Like I had this flashback to because we watched the extended edition for the
Oh, it's so good.
which you'd not seen before, and the extended edition has the mouth of Sauron in it, which is
Oh,
So cool.
What that mouth
so
do?
like so gross. But like I remember like
Really cool.
Amy's reaction to it being like, "Oh my god, that's so cool! It's so disgusting." And when you were like Daddy Sauron, all I could think was like, "Oh no, Amy's got a thing for the mouth of Sauron."
Amy's into
No.
Vor confirmed.
No!
Oh no! Oh,
I'm so sorry that this segment of the podcast has devolved into me making Amy upset, but I'm also not sorry at all.
I don't think we've listed
Upset.
so many like kinks in one episode.
I'm so upset.
Are you?
I really am.
fucking that thing licking its teeth and shit, and it's just so disgusting. Okay.
Oh god.
When the Witch King like gets out his flame sword, I like fucking scream the house down. I like lost my
I thought you were
mind.
about to say you nutted.
Alex!
What's going on? I've never heard the like.
Yes, you
Oh my
have.
god!
What has happened to you, Alex?
This is a house of God. No, this isn't a house of God.
Not in our good Christian Minecraft server.
I'm a good Christian woman. You've ruined me.
As if. You are built
Alex.
on sin.
You disgust me. You said built on sin.
Yeah.
Are we going to have a new segment that's just like spicy KADAR FM?
Oh,
KADAR
no.
FM After Dark.
Oh, red light district.
Are we gonna have to put like an 18 warning on this one?
You're going to have to
know.
bleep what Alex said.
I'm
'cause
sorry.
Fucking hell.
Oh, jeez.
My God. Lord, have mercy.
Oh, my
on
tummy
my
hurts from
soul.
laughing now.
I wonder how much of this is going to get cut.
No, we're leaving all of this in because like the people don't believe that Alex is like this, and I need proof.
So many people are still surprised when they hear me swear. They're like, no, he's a baby. He
No.
doesn't know dirty things.
No.
And I'm like, boy,
Whips.
ew.
Pat, why do you always like go down the weird, grimy voice?
I turn into a gremlin. I'm not the one talking about thirst and... we're all at fault, okay?
Matt, you just screamed, whip me, in grime voice.
The next portion of the podcast will not contain Alex, as he has been condemned and will be taking a time out to think about his comments. Instead, please enjoy the next section of the podcast without Alex while he takes a time out, listening to Jenny, Amy and Matt talk about Matt drawing boobies.
Let's talk about how Matt draws the greatest tits.
Oh,
Matt, I still need to get the link to your Patreon because I need it.
there's only 2 pictures up there at the moment. I haven't really done a lot.
So?
Oh, okay.
I think we started praising Matt's ability to draw tits and his soul left his body.
I don't know how to process this outside of being on the internet.
Yeah, your link tree doesn't actually link to your Patreon, Matt. It just takes me
But
to the homepage.
it should do. It's on there. I can use it and get through it.
What is the name of your Patreon?
Oh, I think it's just called Valdazar.
We'll find that and we'll put a link to that in the description of this YouTube video.
Oh, blimey. Wow. Thank you.
If you're feeling like looking at the tits that Matt draws or whatever, then you can head on over there.
And I'll draw your boobies and you can give me money.
Not your boobies personally,
Yeah.
but he'll draw
Well,
you some boobs.
Per commission.
Oh.
We'll see what happens.
And we're back in the room.
Yep. Alex went to the void this time.
Yeah.
You went to the mega void. You just dropped out.
Completely.
Died.
Yeah. I was still in the call. I was still having conversation, but my microphone gave up the ghost. So maybe... I don't know how much of what I said is going to be in this.
Your laptop just diagnosed you with dead.
It did. It really said, you don't have rights anymore.
You are gone.
Where were we anyway?
We were in the middle of boobies.
What a great place to be.
Yeah. Big old titties.
We're also bashing Amy for having a thing for the mouth of Sauron or something.
I don't have a thing for the mouth of Sauron.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Fucking hell. I can't say nothing.
There's nothing wrong with it. Even if you do. It's okay. You don't have to shout back. It's
Yeah,
fine.
man, love who you love.
We're just going to carry on bashing Amy and talk about how she can't sit through a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Or a podcast recording.
That's very true.
I am currently stabbing a rubber eraser with a hairpin.
Sexual tension.
We need to
Frustration.
get you like a fidget cube or something because when we're watching movies, like you'll jiggle your leg sometimes and then we have to like move the furniture that you're near so that your leg jiggling doesn't make noise.
Oh god, I have to keep doing that, reminding myself not to touch any of the furniture in front of me because like the microphone's on it. Oh
dear.
Matt has experienced firsthand how bad I can get when we're watching a movie and I'm not interested.
my goodness, yeah. Like during uni when I used to come around to your like student house and we'd be like, oh yeah, let's watch the Lord of the Rings stupidly. And then like seconds in, Amy's on her back, turtling and being like, ah! Doing, I don't know what.
Screaming.
But, yeah.
And like smacking your ponytail and stuff, MK. I seem to remember that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fucking,
yeah.
my feet are in all your faces.
I
bored.
remember that.
But now, I say I've calmed down. I just repurpose that energy into looking at my phone for the majority of the movie, and then I come back for the action scenes.
You come back for the plot.
Oh dear.
Or like if I'm lost, I'll be like, help.
Oh, you're one of them.
I mean, we watched Hamilton, and we got to the halftime, and the halftime's only a minute long, so we had to pause the minute so that I could have enough time to explain to Amy what had happened. I was like, okay, do you understand this? And she gave me that blank look, and I was like, okay, so Alexander Hamilton is one of the founding fathers.
In the beginning.
Well, I just remember watching it and then being like, this is some funky tunes while I'm scrolling through Instagram.
And then you just start singing to yourself, play the funky music.
I've just offended everyone who loves Hamilton. I don't
Nah.
care.
Theatre kids,
don't
they
care.
won't come for you.
I don't care. I just can't sit still.
To be fair,
Can't do
when
it.
Dragon Daddy is your preferred character of choice, there's not a lot left to actually strike fear into your heart, is there?
No, not really.
Okay, his existence in D&D does.
Oh
like,
my god,
True.
yeah. he
There
does scare
was
me.
that one time that I mentioned him in like some exposition I was doing, and when I looked up, you were on the floor.
I do love the moments in D&D where we'll be talking about something and then we look up and Amy has teleported in order to panic in like a designated zone.
I get overexcited and I can't process my feelings, so
Oh, it's great.
I have to like ground myself.
On the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or before I yeet my existence into the sun.
Or into the arms of Hydrasil.
Mm.
No, he's too scary for that. Like, I don't understand it, but like I love him, but also I don't want to be near him. He's way
Who
too
else?
low.
Like outside of, because there's Hydrasil, there's the Mouth of Sauron, there's who else? What? Who else is on Amy's hit list of?
Oh, we know. We already know one.
Oh,
Who's the fucking Arthur? Is it Arthur from bloody...
Arthur
Red
Morgan.
Dead.
God, I thought you meant Arthur the fucking Aardvark.
Arthur Morgan. Yeah, but he's not a bad guy.
He's a misogynist,
Not
and that's
a bad
equally as
guy.
bad. He objectifies women. That's bad. That's a bad guy.
Matt, shut
Oh.
up. You're wrong. No.
I'm not wrong. He does it in like literally the first few seconds of the game.
I love seeing Amy and Matt fight about stuff. The girls are fighting.
No, do you know who is misogynist and objectifies women? Micah Bell. He's another character in Red Dead Redemption, and Arthur is nowhere near like him.
But he does still do
Matt,
it.
you've got to stop playing into Amy's husbando like this.
Husbandito.
She wants to wife that man. You can't be talking shit like this.
Matt just hates all the things that I love.
No, it's just funny to hear you go, no!
I just shouted so loud that Ollie gave me a look. I peeped the audio.
Yeah, mentioning Arthur Morgan
Sorry,
around
lads.
you will make that happen.
No, it's not mentioning Arthur Morgan. It's Matt being mean about Arthur.
I'm
let's
not
let's topic jump then. Maybe not necessarily in the same thirsty vein, but what are some of like Jenny and Matt? What are some of your favorite characters for perhaps equal reasons? Perhaps just sort of maybe appreciate them from various things.
Oh.
Who are some of your like
Ooh.
all stars?
Gandalf.
Get that wizard juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gandalf in relation to Matt, I always imagine in the context of that vine that's like, "You are my dad, boogie woogie woogie," and like in which Gandalf is the dad. Do you not know
I'm
that
gonna
one?
pretend I understand.
You don't know that vine, Matt?
No?
Bro, you're
You are
breaking my heart.
dad. Oh. You'll have to show me after this podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Oh, I'm sad now.
There's this period of our lives where Matt both wanted him to be his dad and also wanted to be him, and that's Corvo Atano, and I don't know if we're still in that period of our lives.
Do you ever grow out of that period?
I don't know. I'm not really. As soon as Emily came along in the second game, I was like, I'm done with Corvo.
Oh, really?
I'm done.
Like, meanwhile, me and Amy are like stood on rooftops screaming "Dowd" into the
Love
night.
Dowd.
Oh yeah,
He
no
is
doubt,
great.
it's great. Yeah.
That's the best.
Silly lurk.
Who else?
Oh, what's his name? Winston Duke. What's his character's name in Black Panther?
M'Baku, yeah. Well,
M'Baku.
just Winston in general as
Yeah,
an
just Winston
actor,
Duke.
as a gentleman. He just wants to watch Gossip Girls on Twitch
Oh.
for a living. How can you not love him?
So I can't name any characters right now, like thirsty or otherwise. I can't think of any. I'm juiced up on Monster Energy drink.
So you're going to say wizard juice again.
Well, that too. It might as well be.
As soon
God,
as
my
you kind
heart.
of like get asked about your favorite things, you immediately forget everything you've ever loved. That kind of tends to be the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you forced me to do there is recall like anything that I have ever done. Like, you know, I was like, okay, so what video games have you played that
Mhm.
you had that had characters in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just too many. Just too many.
Mhm.
What about you, Alex?
Oh, I mean, one like lifelong one that I think falls into a similar thing of like Matt's thing with Corvo and Gandalf of like, do I want to be him or is he my dad or is he just like a hot boy? But like Daryl from The Walking Dead, like early series Daryl. From
my
The Walking
God.
Dead. Ugh. I remember like every time I have like a fucking poster of him up next to me at the minute, actually. It's horrendous. But I remember every time we would go past our local comic book shop, me and my secondary school friends, they would have this like McFarlane Toys, like really detailed, really cool like figurine of Daryl, but it was like really expensive and I was in secondary school. It was expensive to a secondary schooler is what I mean. But every time we'd go past, I'd just be like, oh man, that's so cool. Like I just want to look at it. Like look at that boy. And then for one of my
You've got
birthdays,
really-
like my friends chipped in and they all got me that figurine and it was really nice.
Oh.
Fueling
Wow.
in, like they were like very much enabling my gay tendencies.
Well,
Daryl's
that's
great.
what friends are for. That's what, yeah.
Isn't it?
Those
true
are some
friendship.
good friends. Those are good friends.
What were you saying, Amy?
I was saying that Daryl's great. Like, I
Hell
haven't
yeah.
actually watched. I don't think I've watched past season 5. I don't even know how many seasons there are now.
You know what? I think it's not even my Daryl Dixon problem. It's just my Norman Reedus problem because I just thought back to when he's in Blade 2. I love Scud. Scud was like, oh my, that's another very hot boy. And then also Murphy in Boondock Saints. Whew, that is some peak read. His Irish accent is terrible, but so is everybody's in that movie. But like, that's a good Reedus.
You're not even holding back.
I'll call myself out. It's fine.
I have this very specific reference that I don't think any of you will get.
Give it a go.
But Rutger Hauer in Blade Runner, like specifically then, because his like sort of later acting career when he's in video games, he's got like a big grandpa energy for me. But like Rutger Hauer in Blade Runner is just like that's some good. That's a good.
Yeah. I would probably posit that some of that, potentially a lot, like for example, like with your Corvo from your video games, but a lot of our sort of thirsty or otherwise faves are probably 2-dimensional. So there's like a long sort of laundry list
Oh
to
yeah,
go
they're all
through.
fictional. All fictional.
Yeah.
Never real.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't deal with that. I don't have the emotional capacity.
How do we feel about cryptids?
Oh boy.
What do you mean? You'll have to explain.
You know, like Mothman, Nessie, Bigfoot,
Oh,
Jackalope.
You know, like mythical monsters.
Yeah.
That kind
Mothman.
of thing.
I see.
Yeah, no, I don't think, like, for example, the Minotaur in the maze is a cryptid.
No, that's mythology.
No.
That's
yeah.
mythology. So it's not like necessarily mythical monsters, but like,
No.
you know, monsters of local legend, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed the season of the Adventure Zone Amnesty.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
kind of
Amnesty
dealt
Lodge.
with that. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was really really good. I really enjoyed that.
Really,
sort of
really
like,
good.
I still like to watch that.
Oh, dude, you should watch it.
Yeah.
Listen, even.
because up until then I didn't really have any sort of like, I didn't really have any kind of cryptid knowledge or background really, because I mean I don't know any British cryptids. I'm sure there are tons of them.
Dude,
but
not a British cryptid specifically, but just on this topic of cryptids and spicy boys. Have you all seen the Mothman statue
yeah,
with the stupendous butt?
it's so dumb.
It's great.
Matt's dead.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Listen to that. That was really good. I really enjoyed Amnesty Lodge.
And I really, really love the music for that series. The intro, that like slightly like clunky piano banjo.
The intro, yeah. Oh wow, they did so well
good.
on that. I don't know which one of the brothers plays it, but it's essentially. Oh no, or is it their dad? I think plays the guy that owns the essentially the mystery shack from Gravity Falls. He was my favorite character. It's just so good.
Man, that's okay. So now apparently I'm just gonna gush about the McElroys, but
we need them.
Justin doing Duck is so out of the blue for me, right? It's a complete left turn away from Taco from TV, and the sword. I mean, sorry, this is like spoilers for Amnesty Taz season 2, but like Justin doing Duck and the sword together is so good. It's like so well acted, and also like the McElroys, like as a set, they really know each other, obviously.
Hell yeah.
The way that they set each other up for lines and for jokes and for like serious moments and stuff is absolutely incredible. Like they just like throw out this stuff knowing that their brother or their dad is going to catch it.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I love that character, with the sword that's like constantly talking to us like, it is your destiny. He's like, no, just shut up.
Sentient weaponry is one of my favorite tropes. If you ever saw, it was kind of an old show, but there was like I think it went unfinished, but there were a couple of episodes of it and it was really good. But it was like a D&D fantasy inspired series called Journey Quest. It was live action, and there was a sentient sword in that, but it was just an absolute dickhead. It was just like, bro, you gotta swing me at these bad guys, bro. And the guy was like, no, that's dangerous. And he's like, I'm gonna do it anyway. And he would just swing himself.
Man, speaking of tropes, I've just recently rediscovered what my favorite TV trope or movie trope or whatever is weird kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, the Cassie from Ant-Man, like Scotland's kid, weird kid, love her.
I love it. It's creepy.
Trixie in Lucifer, the TV show, another weird kid, love her.
Just so okay with seeing a demon's real face, just like that's just your face, dude.
An artist I follow on Instagram was doing chalk drawings on the street for his neighborhood kids, and he was like, and this is like Tim, I forget the kid's name, and he's 4, and he really likes Kia cars. He wants to own a Kia dealership when he's older. And I'm like, yeah, Tim, you go, Tim.
Specific goal.
Yeah, it's so specific, and it's so weird, and I love it.
Oh, bless.
Weird kid and like hard adult, like weird kid softening the big meanie. Love that trope. So good.
You know what that is, Jenny? That's harkening back to your weeb days, I think, because that's Honey and Mori Senpai from Oran High School Host Club.
Oh no.
All of the pieces connect.
Oh no.
Just the sound of you getting
Just
further
go
from
further
the microphone.
away. Oh
no.
You can't escape it, Jenny. You can't escape.
No.
It is your destiny.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Also, I'm fairly sure that's like a fruits basket trope as well.
Oh, absolutely,
right? Like,
yeah.
there's that relationship in there.
It's in most anime.
God damn it, Alex! How dare you?
I can unravel a lot of your favorite things and harken them back to anime. I don't doubt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step in here and be like, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Matt's up on that
Totally,
anime culture.
So on it.
Yeah.
I'm getting all of these references.
Matt, what's your favorite anime?
Ooh. Hang on a minute. We'll get there.
Just got to get Google up. What is anime?
List of 10 animes. No, I really like. It's probably One Punch Man.
Hell yeah, dude! One Punch Man's
that's quite
awesome.
fun.
Did you ever watch Mob Psycho? I think you'd enjoy that one if you liked.
No, I have not.
Oh, dude, you would enjoy Mob Psycho.
I saw a little bit of Dorohedoro. That looks really cool. I love the style of that.
Good. I
Yeah.
love Dora Hidoro.
I think I've got to return back to that. That's really good.
Sorry. I'm back in the conversation.
Any anime that shows food being cooked, let's not get started on Food Wars again.
I was gonna say, are we going there? Or are we?
No.
Or is the
if
kitchen
it involves
closed?
the first 5 minutes, no.
Fun fact: Dora Hidoro inspired Esther, the eel lady that I created.
neat.
Cool. I really love Esther. I want to do a collaborative thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, my dudes.
We
You
should
totally
like
do
make
that.
them make out or something.
I thought you meant like, oh, I'll draw the line work, you can color it, but no, you meant like, oh, cool, make these spooky
No,
ladies
I'm
smooch.
thinking like, yeah, like
Kiss.
we just like decide on a pose. We find one online, and then one of us draws one character in there, and then in their own individual styles. Just
Oh, sure.
That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
like really chill.
I don't care. Esther doesn't care what you say to her. She knows she's the most beautiful woman to ever exist. So don't matter
Cool.
what you say.
That's good energy.
Thanks for listening to this one, everybody. We've run a little long, so I'm gonna pull us there.
Oh.
This one's been all over the place. I hope you enjoyed
I
it.
want to talk
Yeah.
about boobies.
This would you say this has been our most chaotic episode yet? Have we broken our own
God.
records?
I would say that the last 3 certainly have been a little wild. Yeah. If you would like to, you can follow us on Twitter at @swizardco and on Instagram at the Shriekingwizardco. Sorry, I forgot our own name there. And if you'd like to hear what the characters of High Hopes the Rolls have to say for themselves, then you can find them over on Tumblr at highhopestheRolls.tumblr.com. I'll put links to all of the things that we mentioned, like Matt's Patreon, in the description to this episode. So if you enjoyed our conversation about thirst and titties, then you can follow that up.
Matt, we should definitely do like a collaborative video.
I wanna.
Yeah,
100%.
Let's
I
do
want
it.
that so bad.
That'd be
Okay.
really cool.
Let's do it.
If you enjoyed this episode, then please give it a like and maybe leave us a comment telling us
What was your favourite bit of nonsense?
if this is what you signed up for. And we will talk to you again in the next one. Thanks very much.
Bye.
Boobies. I mean, bye.
Bye.